World shock. The CIA conducted experiments to find the Ark of the Covenant, and what declassified files show. The CIA admits it conducted experiments to find the Ark of the Covenant, but reliability is in effect zero. The CIA's information of the existence of the Ark of the Covenant has caused a world shock, and the CIA document that resurfaced and was declassified in 2000 claims that the Ark of the Covenant was located by a television viewer in 1988, and that the U.S. intelligence services know the current location of the biblical object. But the issue has many facets, but of dubious quality. Essentially, these are experiments conducted by the CIA in the 1980s with people who claim to be able to perceive information about distant objects, even events or even other people. And the report describes in detail one of these tests in which television viewer number 032, actually remote viewer 032, was given coordinates to locate a target, and he described the Ark of the Covenant hidden in the Middle East. From a logistics point of view, the search for the target is undertaken by a remote viewer. The desired object is written on a piece of paper and placed in an envelope. The viewer does not know what is being written and is guided through the process by another person, explained retired U.S. Army Chief of Staff Joe McMoneagle. The information collected under this protocol is the only information that can be identified as remote viewing, McMoneagle said, and McMoneagle, also known as viewer number 1, was the first to conduct psychic experiments for the CIA, and is not convinced by the exercise described in the declassified document. What the experiment showed: remote viewer number 32 vision described a secret location in the Middle East of the object, which they do not know is the Ark, but say is protected by entities, quote unquote, the document reveals. The target is a container. This container has another container inside it, he said. The target is made of wood, gold, and silver, similar in shape to the coffin that is the Ark of the Covenant, and is decorated with seraphim. And they said, according to the file, visuals of the surrounding buildings indicated the presence of mosque domes. They said, added that Arabic-speaking men dressed in white inhabited the area. The target is hidden, underground, dark, and damp, where all elements of the target are located, they continued. And the purpose of the target is to bring a people together. It's about ceremony, remembrance, homage, resurrection. There is an aspect of spirituality, information, lessons, and historical knowledge far beyond what we know now, the viewer said. So remote viewer 32 then explained the more mysterious aspects of what he saw. He said the target is protected by entities that can only be opened by those authorized to do so. This container will not and cannot be opened until the time is right. Once the time comes to open, the mechanics of the locking system will prove to be quite simple, they said, before adding a warning to would-be robbers. What the declassification document showed: the declassified document also included several pages of drawings depicting one of the 4 seraphim that stand out at the corners of the Ark, as well as drawings of mummies lined up on a wall. Using remote imagery against any target for which the ground truth does not exist or is impossible to obtain, such as UFOs, UAPs, the surface of Mars, or locations of historic relics, is a waste of time and resources, McDonald also told the Post. If someone claims that remote viewing proves the existence of something like the Ark of the Covenant, they must produce the Ark to substantiate their claims, of course. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.